Good morning, Oxbow Creek students, staff, broader community members who are watching this, and most of all to our veterans that are joining us today. We are here on Veterans Day. It is a beautiful day for Veterans Day. I know you're feeling like it's kind of chilly, maybe not the greatest, but when you think about veterans and their service, they didn't always have sunny and 70. Whether it was the steamy jungles of Southeast Asia or the frozen expanses of the Ardennes or the icy gales of the Atlantic, they often served in really miserable conditions day after day. And so I think this actually helps just to get a little taste of those conditions. Our program today, we're going to start with the National Anthem. We've got Mr. Carlson here who's going to lead us on the trumpet. We're then going to talk about taps, and he'll provide a rendition of taps. And then we'll get to do a little interview with some veterans who have gathered with us today. Before Mr. Carlson starts, for those civilians out there, take your headgear off and be ready to sing loud and proud. Honoring a couple of veterans today too, and he has volunteered to be in charge of raising the flags. So if you can keep your hats off for just one more moment while the Old Glory is being raised here. We're going to hear is a song called Taps. It first came to America during the Civil War, and it was a call for lights out. General Butterfield used it for his troops. He wanted to signal to them, time to turn off the lights and go to bed. He didn't quite like the sound of it. He had his brigadier bugler, Oliver Norton, age 22, help him revise it a little bit, and they really liked the sound of it, and it was adopted then as a way for the nation to say farewell to service members who had passed on. And as Mr. Carlson plays this taps, I think you can get the somber seriousness of it. It brings tears to my eyes every time I hear it. Thank you, Mr. Carlson. Beautiful, beautiful, Mr. Carlson. A quick shout out to Mr. Carlson. Mr. Carlson has come back every year, even after he retired, to come and play for our Veterans Day performance here. So thank you, appreciate it. At this time, if we have veterans in the crowd, if you come on up, I'd like to introduce you. Well, Don't be shy. The students will tell you I only bite on Fridays. So, and for each of you, if you give us your name, maybe your connection, you have a connection to somebody at Oxbow Creek, maybe your branch of service, and then what your service time meant to you, or how we as a community can best show our appreciation for you. Any thoughts you have, completely open-ended, whatever you're most comfortable with.
All right. Hi kids, thanks for coming out. My name is Andy Williams. My son is Quinn. He's kind of famous. I know many of you know him. I was in the Navy for 9 years. The Navy has boats and ships, but they also have airplanes. I got to fly airplanes for 9 years. The reason I served in the Navy is because I was very grateful for this country and all the opportunities that we have here. So I will tell you, I appreciate everybody out here saying thank you, but I'm grateful for all the opportunities we have here, and that's how you can show appreciation, is being grateful for the education you get, the wonderful teachers, and all the freedoms that we have here.
Thank you for your service.
Okay, good morning, Oxbow Creek 5th graders. How are you guys? All right, so my name's Colonel Ryan Rossman. I'm currently serving in the Army National Guard. I've served for 24 years, started in the Marine Corps. Served for 3 years in combat, a couple different times. So I have a daughter in 5th grade, Leah, who got to be away from her dad. Raise your hand. Yeah, don't be shy. I know you're shy. So my time away from my kids is, you know, why I do this is so we can have a better country and freedom and all the stuff that was just said, right? But being away from them is tough. But a day like today, I would take this any day instead of combat. So, but I love serving in the military. It's great. I still do. Probably 3 more years, Leah, and then Dad will be done. And I've got another daughter here that is in 3rd grade in Mr. E's class. She's very well versed in the Minnesota Rouser. So, but I thank everybody for coming out here today.
Thank you for your service.
I'm Ainsley Nelson's father. I served in the United States Marine Corps and the U.S. Navy. I did 8 years. A man of a few words. I appreciate this. I appreciate you all. And I appreciate this country. Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Hi, I'm Steve Lee. My grandson Ethan goes here. He's in 4th grade. I served 6 years in the military. I'd do it all over again. I think you all should look at the opportunity that you can get by serving the country to protect our freedom.
My name is Steve Christensen, Vietnam veteran. My grandson, Evan Miller's over there. Love the guy. And I wouldn't miss this for the world. I've been here numerous times, and it means a lot to me. You kids have honored us today. Well, it's an honor to be here, and keep it up. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you for your service. I'll speak last. I was in the Army, Desert Storm. I'm kind of a man of few words in this situation. So I think if you talk to a lot of veterans, I'll only speak for myself, we really fought in many ways for the serviceman and servicewoman serving next to us. But we also served for the ideals of our country. And I think it's an amazing country. We haven't always lived up to those ideals. There's a lot of warts, but there's also a lot of amazing, amazing achievements in this country. And I think one way that you can show appreciation is really work to fight for those aspirational ideals.